Cheers, folks. Well, here I is in a place called Weldborough. So it's been a trip with Vertigo mountain bike. They're a company that's operating out of Derby. There's a few there, but they're sort of, I think the guys that pretty much sort of got it all started, from what I can gather. Good bunch of people. Did a skills course with them yesterday, and they run the shuttles up and down Derby Blue. But today we've done a trip which is called the Blue Tier Atlas Day. So it's a whole day, and get on a bus, travel for about an hour to this top of a hill, which I would have shown you by now. But anyway, so here we are in Weldborough. So got to the top of Blue Tier and came screaming down that. It was just the best. It's not hard to understand why it is one of the best mountain bike tracks in the world. And I'm at the tail end of a flu, having a malt sandwich as an entree, and I've got a burger on its way. And there's still a few people from the group coming down the mountain. There's a few people who got here before me by about 10 minutes. And considering I stopped for about 10 minutes, that's not too bad. And those guys have done it all before. So I haven't done too bad getting down the hill in a reasonable time. Trying to put into practice some of the skills that I learnt from Josh at Vertigo yesterday. It was really good to go and do that skills course. Even though it was the mountain biking 101, it just teaches you I picked up some stuff. Obviously a lot of it was really, really basic, which a beginner would have to learn, but there was certainly some stuff in there that I picked up. And I got the trainer wheels off and had a good fang down the hill and got to put into practice a lot of the things I learnt, which helped me increase my speed. And so that was really cool. And so it's just recoup a little bit, get your breath back, refuel, hydrate, and then do the Atlas. So that's another shuttle run. We put the bikes on the trailer and we shuttle up to the top of Atlas, and then it's ride all the way home. So Harleys, why would you bother? Honestly, making all that noise. Why don't the cops do something about that? You do that in a car and they pull you over and fine you, but they seem to leave the Harleys alone. They must be scared of them, I reckon. Anyway, electric mountain bikes, much better than Harleys. Here's one for you. What are Harleys and cattle dogs got in common? Give up? They both like riding in the back of utes. Anyway, cheers people. See you on the trails.
Mind you who you're talking to there, so if anyone gets in a bit of distress down further, we know where they are on trail, okay? There are security kilometre markers.
Wow. The Blue Tier. So we're going to start here, and we've got about 40 odd Ks, and we'll end up here at the pub for lunch, and then we then get in on the shuttle again, and we get taken up to the top of Atlas and all the way home. So it's going to be a big day. I brought the flu with me, but I'm on the tail end of it, so let's do this thing, shall we? So as you heard the guide say, this is mountain bike riding at its finest, the best that Tasmania has to offer. And I can see why. Just behind you. I guess electric bikes in this sort of country mean that you don't have to be supremely fit. You know, I'm reasonably fit, but not supremely fit at 56. I'm working on getting fitter, but even a mildly fit 56-year-old with the flu on an electric bike can come and enjoy this. There's no way I would have done it on a normally aspirated bike, pedaling my way up here. I would have coughed up both lungs for sure. And we've already passed 3 people, so it's testament to the fact that they're a great invention. Amazing invention. Woohoo! The weather does not get any better than this. Best trail on the best day, just my luck. I am a lucky guy, and the reason why I'm lucky is because my mum told me when I was young, "Stuart, you know why lucky people are lucky?" I said, "No, Mum, why?" And she said, "Because they expect to be." Makes perfect sense, doesn't it? Anyway, if you could call getting the flu lucky, well, maybe not. Oh, look at that. How pretty is that? I'm going to stop for that. And one thing that this type of riding does for you, it gives you the time to just do only one thing, and that's concentrate on riding. You've got to be making decisions every couple of milliseconds, really. So forget about thinking about work or anything else that's troubling you. Just get an e-bike and get out on the trails. Clear your head. Oh, look at this. Sounds a bit like me. We still recording, GoPro? Yep. Stop and enjoy the scenery every now and again. Let's select the right drive mode here. Turbo, no. EMTB. Tour, I think, should do it. Let's give that a go. And slow down a bit. Oh, look at that. It's beautiful. I know I keep saying beautiful a lot, but oh, that's a bit deceptive. Looks like I wasn't the only one that got fooled with that one. Oh, it would have been a nice jump too. I'll get down the battery. Didn't bring another card, but you can only watch so much of this really as a spectator. I'll put some nice music to it, pick out the good bits so it's not too long and boring, but it's there for me when I'm in the old person's home and I can go, yeah, I did that. I'm already old. I wonder what inventions. They've got electric bikes now. I wonder if we'll have flying bikes when I get into my 70s and 80s. Probably. Be all sorts of new adventures. don't think we'll do that one today. If it wasn't for the flu, I'd have a crack, obviously. Ha! I might just check the GoPro. There's been a bit of water splashing up. Just make sure that we haven't got any droplets on the lens. There we go. Oh wow. Greg Wilson, you fat bastard. Not that I'm any lighter than you, but you'd love this, mate. You would absolutely love it. We should get a bunch of the old gougers and reprobates together and come down and do this one year before we get too much older. I reckon you'd like it. Oh yeah. Well, we're making our way down Blue Tier. Been going about an hour now, and the country's just changed a little bit. It's more rainforesty as opposed to the alpine country. We've got tall timber and ferns, lots of bird life, a lot more bird life anyway that I can hear. There's a lot more bugs, that's for sure. I won't need any lunch. I think I've digested my fair share of Tasmanian insects on this ride. Talk to the birdies. Lovely. Well, out of the group of about 10, there were probably half a dozen e-bikes. So if anyone is on a normally aspirated bike in front of me, I'm going to buy them a beer, because they've done very well. It's got its fair share of climbing, this trail, and quite technical, so you know you're going to be doing a bit of pushing as well. That's all right. There's no rush. It's not a race. Bit of climbing back there. I think we're in for a bit of a descent now. Lovely. Eyes get a bit watery coming down here. Oh, I wish I was 26 again. 20 something. Much wildlife. Woo! Lovely berms. I'm just not that good at them yet. Working on it. So the soil's changed again. It's gone from the sandy, loamy stuff to the grippy dirt, brown soil, rich. Oh, I think I'm catching up to someone. Just heard a bike. Could it be? Good place to practice your berms, that's for sure. Try using them without doing them without the brakes. Brake before the corner and then let her rip. Set yourself up, have a look. Oh, there's a big jump. Yeehaw! Berm heaven. Let's make sure we're still recording this. Yes, we are. Thank God. Wow. Unbelievable. How good is this? Oh, sensational. Oh. I have a stick in my spokes. Here you are. Get out, you freeloader. Oh. Bit of an uphill. Oh, that was sensational. Whoa, that was close. That rock in the middle of the track nearly got me. Oh, had to take some evasive action. But that's what you want to see, isn't it? A few stacks. And here we are at the end. The finish. Oh. Awesome.